All right, man. Take 5 million. Um, Kind of at this point where I'm so frustrated trying to start with these voiceovers that fuck it, we're just gonna go now. It's kind of embarrassing to admit this, but I really have trouble with these kinds of like unstructured voice, formats and shit. Like so hard, like trying to say something interesting, trying to say something funny, whatever, but it's like you're trying too hard. It's not organic. So my coworker Keisha, he gave me this idea. Since the videos are enlisted, only really sharing with people that I fuck with or whatever, it's like might as well talk about the week or something like that in some of the episodes. It might be cool to look back, watch the videos again, and kind of listen to how things have been progressing or whatever it is. I thought it was a great idea, so just gonna do this while the video plays, my basketball practice, shooting hoops or whatever. Last week was cool. As some of you guys may know, kind of been struggling with my mental health a little bit. A couple weeks back around my birthday, the guys and I went to Michigan, went on a little golf trip. It was a real good time. Really glad that I went. It's fantastic. It's kind of made me miss like kicking it with the homies and actually just going anywhere, like besides California, Dallas. It's kind of been the same thing for a while, either that or work travel. I think with saving up for the house last year, going into saving for a wedding this year, just been kind of cash strapped and kind of made it feel I'm in a prison a little bit, like in a good way, obviously grateful, good problems to have for sure, but it's just like, sometimes it feels like everybody else is like doing fun shit and you're just at home watching them do fun shit. And I know, Instagram is a highlight reel and shit like that, but just sometimes you get bored, kind of feel like, damn, why aren't we going out and do shit like that? Not like we can't, but try and be responsible. Since the Michigan trip, I think my mental has been a lot better, more improved. I think just like my natural level is back to kind of an average. I think before that I was kind of going down in a bad way, like trending in the wrong direction, and had a lot more bad days and good days, but that's really flipped around. Trying to ride this wave as best I can, stay on, like kind of an even keel, chiller, better mood. Trying to just take things one day at a time. I think my problem is sometimes like I'm too myopic, it's kind of weird. It's like I focus on all the little shit, but also all the big shit at the same time, and it gets overwhelming real quick. I really hate that I do that, but it just kind of feels like I need to be on top of everything, and on top of that too, it's like every day you go to work, gotta be on point. I don't know, it feels like a lot of pressure, and sometimes it feels like disingenuous too. Go to work and you're trying to be on point, nobody really knows what's going on, but you just gotta focus on the mission at hand. Whether it's talking to customers, whatever, you just don't let the personal shit get in the way, and that's how you're supposed to be professional, right? But it really feels disingenuous because sometimes I just be going to work and I'm tired or I'm in a really bad mood, and I'm kind of forced to talk about things I don't really care about at the time. I just want to focus on myself, or I don't know, like even just like going to the gym, blowing off some steam, anywhere but being at work. It's just shit that you gotta deal with, I guess. I don't know. Over the last week, I had a couple of bad days. I'm not really sure like how to talk about it, but it's kind of weird. I know it all comes from somewhere, but when I tell you, sometimes it really just can be as simple as waking up and not feeling right. It's like for me, that feeling just persists throughout the day, and it's kind of hard to get back, to recover, to turn it around even, and it just kind of rides, and you're just on this ride. And being in a bad headspace for a prolonged period of time, I feel like that's kind of the zone that I've been in mentally. It gets kind of scary. Like for me, it's gotten pretty scary because before it used to just be a one bad day followed by a week of good days. But now you have a bad day and I guess for me, I just start to wonder if it's just going to be a string of bad days. How long am I going to be on this roller coaster for? You know? And it just gets kind of hard to talk about too. One thing for me is, bless Janet. She's kind of heard me vent. I'm very open when I talk to her and all that, yada yada, But when you talk and you think really negatively, when I think really negatively for a while, I kind of don't want to ruminate on the negative feelings, any more than I already have. And when I have to, or when I choose to communicate, tell other people about it, it's not that I don't want the help or I don't want to vent, but it's like, how many more times do I need to keep talking about these things that bother me? At some point I just get tired of saying it. I get tired of thinking it. And I don't know. I'm just like really struggling with that. Probably go find a therapist or something. It's just been kind of hard, and I'm not gonna lie, I get discouraged pretty easily, like when I'm looking for help, especially in the healthcare space. But I'll leave that some other time. This feels kind of good, just talking about this a little bit without getting into too much detail. It just kind of feels good to just say what's on my mind and kind of explain what I've been feeling and shit. So maybe I'll do this a little bit more. This is fucking boring to listen to. I don't blame you. Give you guys a warning or something. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching the videos, giving feedback. Yeah, I'm not really trying to make it big on social media or anything like that. It's just kind of one of those things I wanted to try doing for a while, and I'm finally doing it. And I feel like editing and filming, it's kind of been like a fun thing to do, like a pastime. Kind of puts you in a different mindset, and I'm kind of doing something new for the first time again, which is fun in its own way, and it's a good way to keep busy. But I kind of want to express like maybe ideas that I've had in my head. It sounds kind of crazy because I'm not even making anything like really cinematic or beautiful or anything like that, but it's just like hopefully the personality shows through here and there. It's kind of the intent. It's supposed to be like a raw, real vlog. Not super edited or anything, but trying to get better at that too. So cool. Thanks guys. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Be good. That was every shot I took for practice today. Ooh, jaywalking home. Pretty short sesh today. Oh god, it's hot as fuck. Pretty short sesh today. I didn't realize that the gym closes at 5 o'clock on Sundays. But yeah, I don't know. Made some shots, missed a lot of shots, as you can see. Yeah, just trying to get some practice in before the big game at my bachelor party. Full court, 48 minutes, NBA style. It's kind of hard to simulate a regulation game when you're always practicing by yourself, but whatevs. I don't know, I feel like I haven't gotten any better in the last month and a half. I've just been shooting around, chilling, but I think so I feel like I'm getting in better shape now, losing a little bit of fat, going to the gym like 4, sometimes 5 times a week. I gotta get back to going at 6 a.m. though. I feel like that was the best routine. Yeah, see y'all next time.